Well, speaking of stuff, we were talking about the assassination and the Epstein suicide note. They released earlier this week some of the UFO files. What do you think? You think there's aliens? Do you think that? My theory is that the aliens, we're going to be disappointed because they're going to be just as stupid as we are. They're not going to be this. They're not going to be this, powerful, superior life form. They're going to be just as dumb as we are. That's my theory.
I don't know. We're setting the bar
well,
pretty
I
fucking
know
low.
we are.
Right.
But I mean, if they're so smart, how come they haven't conquered us yet? Why haven't they taken over? I mean, I don't know. I think if there are aliens, we're going to be awfully disappointed. They're not going to be this great thing.
If there's life out there, it's nothing like we are.
No, but I don't know. I think it's going to be overrated. It's not going to be this great. Wow, we're not going to be at all. They're going to be, you're going to see some guys with, baseball hats on sideways and the T-shirts and like in NASCAR. I don't know. I think we're in for a big letdown.
I think they're going to be way smarter than us if they find them, and we'll send over some honeypots to get information from them.
That's what we need. Get honeypots
There you
off of
go.
the
Combine
aliens.
the honeypots
But if they
and
ask,
aliens.
maybe they'll be able to turn down a honeypot. They'll be the one guys who can turn down the honeypots. I don't know. But I guess it's possible that they could be the superior life form, but I'm really doubting it. I think they're going to be just as.
What are we doing that's setting this bar so high that
No, I
they can't
know
live up to?
we are bad. I can't argue it, Dave. I cannot argue that we're not bad. We are bad, but I mean, if they. But maybe that's why they don't want to come here. Maybe they see how bad we are.
Yeah.
They turn around and go back. Oh, Christ, look how stupid they are. We're going back. We're not
My
staying
guess
here.
is if you go to their planet, there's not going to be freaking trash all over the ground.
It's not going
They're
to look like
smart
Mayfair.
enough to pick
It's
up
not
their
going
own
to look
trash.
like Mayfair Tacony down where I
Yeah.
live with trash everywhere and abandoned mattresses everywhere. You won't see one abandoned love seat in the middle of a crosswalk. Well, maybe, but I don't know. And they say that the presidents have been sitting on this information for years. Like Jimmy Carter supposedly was going to reveal it, and then the military got a hold of him and told him, "No, keep your mouth shut. You can't reveal this."
They didn't let him build a house for them. Or
Yeah, he was going to
Area
do it.
51 is just one of his abandoned
He was going to do
habitats for humanity.
Habitat for Klingons.
Yeah,
And he said, "No, you
habitat.
can't. No, we're not going to have that." But that's one of the stories that's been out there. They told him they took him in a room, told him to shut up. I don't know if that's true, but it's kind of funny. And you know the famous story. Nixon used to golf with Jackie Gleason, and supposedly he told Jackie Gleason that it was true that aliens they landed at Roswell. And Jackie Gleason became obsessed with UFO. That when he died, they cleaned out his house and he had like hundreds of UFO books. Jackie Gleason, supposedly he was obsessed.
That's why I always tell Alex, to the moon,
To
Alex.
the moon. But that's the famous story. I think they said Nixon had a couple drinks and he told Jackie Gleason about it. Holy shit. Yeah, that's
We need
funny,
more
right?
drunk president moments.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need.
I mean, we've had two in a row that slur, but I mean, I want a
yeah, yeah.
legitimate drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a drunk cabinet, but I
Yeah.
don't think Trump drinks at all.
I feel like we could have seen Kamala drunk if she got elected.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she
That
likes
was-
her wine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I promise you, that would have been round the clock happy hour for Kamala. She'd go to all that
Right, yeah.
all that pressure of being president. I think she would have been tipping him back. She might have been the first one to go to the Betty Ford clinic. The first president.
Kamala Teeny would be the
Oh,
Kamala
I think there's
Teeny.
no doubt. But they said Nixon sometimes. Nixon could get bend his elbow, and especially during Watergate, he always started hitting. They said late nights he
yeah.
started hitting it
Oh,
with the
but-
pressure of
Well,
Watergate.
alcoholism gives you some deniability too. So.
Oh yeah. And then Kennedy, he was supposed he could hold his liquor. He drank, but he got a real Irishman. He could hold his liquor. Apparently, that's what they said. I don't know.
It's America's stupidest podcast. Think NPR for dummies. This is the McGonigal Podcast.